back on trail. Today the path is sharing between the Via Dinarica and the Via Adriatica. So I'm hoping that that means the trail conditions are a little better. We're also crossing into Velebit National Park. And yeah, I think it should be a really beautiful day. It's not super hot or anything. It's just a little breezy. I think I have to stay at the hut in the national park. I think it's something like between 20 and 25 kilometers away. But I got a hitch really easily. It was just like a young guy in his truck driving up to Zagreb. He saw me, and then it was funny because he like kind of looked at me and I was like, oh, he thought about it, but he changed his mind. And then actually like 5 minutes later, he turned around and came and picked me up. He's like, I felt bad for passing you. And I was like, thank you. And now I'm on the trail again. Really nice out. It's nice to be back on the trail. I do love it out here, and I am really looking forward to like what's coming up, because I think it's supposed to be really beautiful and it will be fun. My backpack is pretty heavy because I'm carrying like 4 days of food and 2.5 liters of water, because there's like allegedly very little water out here, and I don't have a very good way of tracking where it is, so I don't want to be caught out with no water. So we just gotta carry a little heavy. And then yeah, I don't know exactly when the next like food stop is, so I probably have like 4 days. But yeah, anyway, that's what's going on. This morning I decided when I got to the fork in the road that I would follow the Via Adriatica, and that is because when I got to the fork in the road, that was the only path that had signage, and I thought, you know what, I would like to follow a trail that has signage. And so far the markings on this trail have been really good. They all look like fresh, brand new, like someone's come in very recently and updated them, which is nice. The trail is still just like, you know, grass, but very tolerable. It's not overgrown with nettle, it's just overgrown with grass. But there is a faint path where you can see where people have been, and there are lots of trail markings. So far so good. As it turns out, I'm also on the Croatian long distance trail. That's quite cool.
Looking through an hourglass, the changes of the riverbank. How long does the present lie?
A sign. Wow.
The future now.
5 hours, okay. Zavijan is my goal today, so there we go. I don't think measuring things in hours on a trail is the right way to go. I think it should at least also have how many kilometers it is, so that I know how many kilometers it is. Like 5 hours. You know, I don't know how far that is. What pace is that? For whom? You know what I mean? I know it's like partially a safety thing so that people don't go like, oh, it's only 8 kilometers, it should only take me 2 hours, and it's like way harder than that. I think it should also have the kilometers on it. So this well does have water in it. I don't really want to show you because I don't drop my bone or something, but yeah, it's deep down there, but there is water. So one of the ways to get water on this trail is random wells, and there is water in that one. I mean, I don't know like the quality of it, you definitely want to filter it, but it's in there. I brought 5 meters of paracord for this purpose and also for hanging my food just in case, but I still have lots of water, so I'm good for now. There's also theoretically this trough that has some dirty water in it that could theoretically be filtered in a pinch. Anyway, so that's one of the options. I got these kind of old houses up in here. These stone leftovers. The landscape's super beautiful. I am working my way towards a hut in Velebit National Park.
Oh, it feels just like an illusion. Everything's moving without any motion. All that I want is some explanation today.
So there was like a big branchy downed tree across the trail, and then there was like a gravel road that was going right beside it, and I was like, oh, I'll just take the gravel road and then figure out how to connect the two later, because the gravel road is not on the map. The trail was on the map. It had this big ass tree like going all the way across with like multiple branches, and it looked like a real pain to climb over. So I was like, oh, I'll take this gravel road. It probably just reconnects. Well, it didn't. It sort of just dead-ended in the middle of the forest. But I was like, well, it's only like a kilometer through the forest to get back to the trail. So, I don't know. Now that I've done 100 kilometers of just straight bushwhacking through the forest, it's given me a weird sense of confidence of just like walking straight into the forest and finding a path through it, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but whatever. I made it up to the road, and it might have taken more effort than just turning around and trying to figure out my way over that tree, or maybe it didn't. We'll never know. 2 kilometers from the entrance of the national park, and then I think it's another maybe 5 or 6K to the hut, with another maybe 500 meters of elevation. Whee! The National Park office is only open until 4 o'clock, and it is currently 3:58. So I walked up and she's like, don't worry about it. I already closed everything up. Go ahead. I'm like, okay. Well, I just saw my first bear on trail. He was a big guy. He was just chomping on some leaves and stuff as I rounded the corner. It was, I don't know, 100 feet away or something. And I just backed away slowly and said, hey bear, I'm here. And waited for a couple minutes, and when I came back, he was gone. So hopefully that's all there is to it. He seemed chill. He didn't seem like overly concerned by me. So I'm just, talking to myself while I'm walking around, trying to let him know I'm coming. I am the only person hiking out here. It's wild. This is a national park on a Friday afternoon in June, and it's like a beautiful, perfect day out, and there's not a single hiker out here on this like trail that goes to the hut, that now I'm like a little worried if maybe it's not open and I'm counting on this hut to be open and have water, and then it doesn't have any of those things. So I don't know. I should find out in less than an hour. Ugh. Who knows? Who knows? But what we're gonna try and not do is scare any bears today. That's the goal. So if you're hiking these trails and you're wondering what the X means, it means there's an intersection coming up, just so you know. overgrown hut, and it is fully booked by a large party, but the man who's like running the hut, if maybe someone doesn't show up, I can have a bed, and if not, I'm welcome to sleep on the floor or the benches in the dining room, which was super nice. And then he handed me a shot of something very strong that went straight to my brain because I need to eat something. I guess the next like 50 kilometers are supposed to be super beautiful. It's like a very famous path, so that will be a really nice couple of days. But yeah, it's a great hut. It's really nice. It's got power. I got my phone plugged in. I sleep in a bed or on the floor. It makes pretty much no difference to me. I've got to sleep in that. Today was such a beautiful day. The hiking trail was actually a hiking trail. There were views. It was just like a real day of hiking. It was chill. Did like 24 kilometers, so not like a huge day, but I couldn't start until noon because that's when I got a hitch. And the trail was really nice, and I had a really nice day, and the weather was good. It wasn't crazy hot. It was like 23 degrees. It was lovely. It was lovely. I'm having a good time. A break was necessary. It felt really good to take 2 days off. I had originally only booked 1 day, but then I was like sitting in the room, and the thought of like leaving the next day actually made me like really anxious, and I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna listen to our body today, and we are gonna ask the host if we can get 1 more night. And she was actually really lovely, and she let me stay 1 more night. That's basically it. I just had lots of nice people helping me out, and today was a beautiful trail and great weather and great views, and I feel really good. It's lovely. Okay, I've been given another shot. I already drank some of it, the 2 big shots. They told me the name of it, I can't remember. It's something that means like grass in Croatian, some kind of grass liquor. And it's very strong. But they found me a place to sleep, so I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm sleepy. Cheers. He tried to teach me how to say it in Croatian and I didn't catch it. So cheers. Look how nice this place is. And the view, so good.